And whose team is going to play next? Yeah, the coach's team, Magic Incorporated. And he's going to go against the Aliens. And the Aliens are coached by Sean Elliott. And Sean, of course, is a great star with the San Antonio Spurs. Talking about stars, I'm sitting next to one, my working partner, Ken Ober. Should be good.
Thank you, Chick. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Of course, Magic Inc. features the little big man himself, 5'3" Jaleel White, Urkel from Family Matters. And, of course, the Aliens put on the floor, amongst others, Ahmad Rashad, who sank a basket this year in a 76ers exhibition game. So he thinks he can play some seed, if you know what I mean.
It's a scorching day, but beautiful. The Palms are here, and the action's about to get underway. And now, the starting lineups.
Good day, sports fans, and welcome. Let's meet the guest from Magic Inc. You know him from the movies, St. Elmo's Fire, Breakfast Club, New Jack City, and the Billionaire Boys Club. Please welcome Judd Nelson. From ABC's Family Matters, you know him as Urkel. Welcome Jaleel White. And our NBA legend, the Iceman, George Gervin. The coach of Magic Inc., Magic Johnson. And now let's meet the home team, the Aliens. You know him from Living Color. Please welcome Tommy Davidson. This man has hosted the Olympics, NFL Live, and he hosts NBA Inside Stuff. Welcome Ahmad Rashad. Our NBA legend, the Skywalker, David Thompson. And the coach by way of the University of Arizona and the San Antonio Spurs, Sean Elliott.
These teams are both 0-1 in the tournament so far, and they'd like to break into the win column right now.
Magic Inc. might get a bit of inspiration from the debut of Judd Nelson, a guy with a positive attitude, to say the least.
You know, every year at draft time, I wait around by the phone, and sooner or later, I know that Red Auerbach's going to have to turn to me. He's going to give me the rock, tell me to push it down the floor and lead him to another championship. I grew up in Maine, so we always rooted for the Boston Celtics, and I always liked Havlicek because it didn't matter what they required him to do. Start, come off the bench, play tough D, hit the outside jumper. He was able to do it all. But ever since I've come to Hawaii, now I realize that my favorite player is Magic Johnson.
Why is that?
Because I'm no fool.
Well, Magic's team is certainly loose, and they'll be the favorite of the fans today. And why not? The winner gets to donate $50,000 to his favorite charity. All games are 3-on-3, full court. There is a 16-second shot clock, and three-point shooting is in effect. No one can foul out, but other than that, it's pretty much NBA rules. The referees, Earl Strom and Bob Straub. It's grabbed over there and controlled nicely by Judd Nelson. He comes to the front court, whips it over White. Three-pointer! No good. Rebound, George Gervin, the Iceman, throws it up. And it melts right in the string.
Oh, it sure does. It's going to be tough to shut him down.
He's a good player, huh? Rashad comes down the floor, shoots a 10-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is off to George Gervin. They knock it loose, but George gets it back down in the front court to White. This little guy can play. 20-foot jumper. Yeah, he can play.
Whoa. A little Urkel in your face.
Here's a three-pointer by Thompson. No, the rebound to George Gervin. Gervin gives the ball to the little fellow White. He's not afraid to shoot it. He's not afraid to drive to the hole, and he missed a shot, and Rashad has got it. We play 2 7-minute halves. The clock keeps running. Now David Thompson with a North Carolina State star at 6'4½". Clears the ball off and coming underneath and then throwing the ball back over his head. Davidson to Thompson. 19-footer, no good. Rebound to Georgie Gervin. Gervin, 14-year total pro ball. Nice bounce pass. He found the seam and he throws it underneath. The reverse layup is good.
Judd Nelson.
I want to tell you, folks, that's an NBA shot by Judd Nelson.
Let's take another look at that. That was a celebrity connection there. Jaleel White came down, passed it off to Nelson. Nelson went over the top and in. Judd, of course, the star of New Jack City, sporting his New Jack City goatee.
All right, the free throw. No, he was over the line too soon, but they don't charge him. That could have been a no counter even if it had gone. Jump shot by Davidson, a two-pointer inside the three-point line. And the score is 6-2. The Aliens are the home team, and they trail it. Here's a jump shot by White, no good. These guys don't look for many assists, do they? They all like to shoot it. Here's a guy that does it, too, from 15 feet. Rashad, no good. Rebound, Rashad. To Thompson. Thompson in low, spins around Gervin and scores. That's a nice 360 turn.
That's right. That brings the score to 6-4.
6-4 in favor of the team with the ball. Jordan Gervin loses the ball.
The Iceman, one of Magic's heroes, is now 39, Chick, but he's hardly changed from his days with the San Antonio Spurs. Of course, Gervin and Magic are from the same part of eastern Michigan, so their matchups always meant a lot to both guys. The Iceman was an incredible scorer, and he did it in every way imaginable. So who is the Iceman of today?
Michael Jordan got a lot of the moves that I had, and I think he copied off me.
Well, George, we'll call this an homage to the Iceman.
Back at the Slam and Jam, we've got a good ball game. Stay with us. Trying to find a weakness in Sean Elliott's aliens. Here's the ball to Thompson. Thompson dribble drive in deep. There's that 360 again, and he loses Gervin. Gervin never made the all-league defensive team. Jaleel White takes it into George Gervin down low. Nice play defensively by Thompson. Nelson wants it. Thompson wants it. Gervin wants it. And White might get it. He does.
Look at that. 5'3", Jaleel White comes away with it.
It will not count. The 16-second clock has expired.
And that's one of the rules instituted by the commissioner, Evander Holyfield, and no one's going to challenge the champ.
There's a long pass down the floor, and the ball in the corner goes to Rashad. Rashad holds it up, now shoots the 15-foot bank and makes
the four-man Barkley right there. I don't know if you heard that, Chick, but Sean Elliott just called Rashad a poor-man's Barkley. I guess that's a compliment.
You're darn right that's a compliment. Barkley at 6'4" is one of the greats of the league. Into Gervin. He's got every move that's ever been invented under the basket. Shot no good. The rebound is off and knocked out of bounds by George Gervin. You know that he still holds a record for most points in an NBA quarter?
And that is
33.
In one quarter.
In one quarter.
Lordy.
I'll say Lordy. Rashad in low to Davidson. Davidson shoots over the smaller man, White. That's the trouble when you have a small man. You can post him up. You can do most anything you want to. But at the other end, he can eat you up, too, with quickness. Jump shot is not even close by Judd Nelson. And the ball taken by Thompson. Bounce in the front court to Davidson. Knocked loose by White. And out of bounds, it'll go to the dark-suited aliens.
If you look around, you see a lot of game faces on these celebrities. These guys take their basketball very seriously.
The winning team of the tournament gets $50,000, and it'll be donated to the team's favorite charity. Ball in low. Thompson puts up a bank that's no good. Rebound off. Gervin's got another carom to Judd Nelson. Nelson, 5'10", 185. The ball to White, a 10-footer, no good. Tipped by Nelson, good! He didn't leave the floor, but he made a nice flat slap with the right hand.
Oh, that was beautiful. And Judd, not in the best of shape, if you're watching it.
10-10 is the score. Rashad with it. Here's a steal by Nelson. He's in good shape right now so far. Yeah, he scores.
This guy's amazing. He looks like he could barely get up and down the court. How does he do it?
Well, my body's holding up great except for my quads. I've got a nice bag here. Gary Beatty, trainer of the Lakers, gave me the modern technology ice bag for my legs, which I suffered an injury scuba diving, which is sort of embarrassing.
So that would be Captain Nelson, we presume. Not only master of the hardwood, but an intrepid underwater adventurer as well. Something less than a Calypso voyage, but even Cousteau had to start somewhere. You know, I wonder if Magic prescribed this as kind of a pre-game relaxation for his players. Now, Judd is no doubt visualizing breakaway baskets down there. Well, whatever went on down there, it certainly seems to be working for Judd. NBA coaches, take note.
All right, Nelson's back on dry land with the ball. White's 15-foot bank, no good. Rebound is off, grabbed nicely by Rashad, links the court to Davidson. Lay it up and in.
Davidson.
12-12 was the score.
A minute 30 left in the first half.
We got about a minute and a half left to play the way I read that Sun Streak scoreboard. Is that what you see over there, Ken?
Yeah, a little under a minute and a half.
All right, here's the ball out in front to White. Scoop shot. No good. Rebound to Thompson. We're tied at a dozen. Over to Davidson. Davidson in deep. Foul. I think the foul will go to the double team man, White. It doesn't matter. No one can foul out.
Davidson shooting two.
All right, Davidson at the line for two. Suggested nickname, In Your Grill. He's talented, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's one of the stars of In Living Color, as well as Coming to America.
Well, he lists his abilities as working with dialects. Says that he worked as an interpreter for the boxing impresario Don King. Dribble drive down the middle, Gervin. No shot. Foul before the shot attempt. And Earl Strom, 32-year veteran in the NBA, now retired. Remember now, the clock continues to run, and we're inside 10 seconds to play. Magic's team has to get off a quick shot. Just a few seconds left now as Earl Strom signals the ball's in play. It's out in front, and a long three-point attempt, no good. All right, at the end of the first half, the Aliens 12, Magic Incorporated 12.
Chick, this one may come down to an endurance contest.
St. Jed, hell of a play, man. Hell of a play.
Thanks, baby.
You working, baby?
I'm dying. That was it. 1/2, baby.
Okay, Magic, your team's playing really, really good. I think a few people are surprised, but some are not so surprised. How are you coaching the chemistry of your team?
Well, we're just trying to really, just if you have the open shot, just take it. I think that we're moving the ball well, and, you know, the other guys are really playing well in terms of Jaleel and Judd. And so what I want to do is maybe let George Gervin take over in the next half because he hasn't yet gotten involved offensively. And so if we can continue to play this way, we got a good chance of winning.
I think you guys got a shot.
Yeah.
Everybody's rooting for you.
Well, we're working hard, and if we can continue just to make our shots, we'll be fine.
As the Dancing Laker girls do their stuff, we'll be right back with the second half. Guy drives the lane, puts up a prayer, no good. Rebound is off to Thompson. Thompson to Rashad. Forget that, baby. Lay it up and in. So the Aliens get the edge here in the second half, and Georgie Gervin handles the ball. Magic Johnson said in that interview at halftime, you heard him, I'm sure, that George Gervin's got to get in the offense. Here he comes to get into it. Shot no good, but he was fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Georgie Gervin, throughout his NBA career that lasted 9 years.
Travel arranged through Continental. One airline can make a difference. What's the difference? For the price of unrestricted coach, a first-class seat. That's the difference on Continental.
The other day he was out here playing one-on-one against the little guy, Jaleel White. He calls him the little fella. And they really had some fun.
Chick, I was talking to Magic earlier today, and I get around to asking him what was the greatest moment of his career with the Lakers.
Well, there are so many, of course.
Yeah, I asked him for the number 1, you know, of all time.
Well, we'll get back to that. Three-point try by Davidson. It won't go. Rebound is off, and Gervin's got it.
So what about the greatest moment, Chick, huh?
Give me a second, Ken. Gervin's outside, three-pointer no good. Rebound to Judd Nelson. He gets it down to Jaleel White. He fires the little guy.
All right, Chick, time's up.
It's been a lot of great moments. It's hard to say one. If I had to say one, it's probably shooting the hook shot against Boston. That's a super moment, but you know, you can go Philly when I was a rookie, that last game.
Magic started at center with Kareem out and might have beaten the Sixers 1-on-5 that day. He had a quiet 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists to lead the Lakers to the title at the ripe old age of 20.
There's been a lot of great basketball, and that's why I'm here now, just enjoying, you know, paradise and basketball. And these guys kind of make you relive all those great moments.
I wouldn't have missed any of those moments for the world, Ken. But now we got a game to play here, and it's a good one. Magic's team has clawed its way back. Hey, now they lead it 18-16. And the Aliens with Thompson trying to get it back even. Didn't get it. Thompson goes over the back of Gervin. No whistle, the ball to Davidson. Davidson makes an 18-footer with 2 seconds left on the 16-second clock.
That was a beauty, and Tommy leads his team with 10 points.
Earl Strom is warning Magic, the coach, get back, Magic, I'm going to foul you.
Look at, he's putting down a towel.
Yeah, the imaginary line. Good. You got to have fun when you're at the Four Seasons Resort.
Here we go.
Ball bounced to Judd Nelson, 5'10", 185-pounder. Went to Columbia University. Dribble behind the back, hot dog, and throws it out of bounds. The mustard's off the hot dog.
That's right. There was nothing but fun when he was done with that one.
So, It's now 18-18. Jump shot, Thompson, good.
A three-pointer.
4 minutes left in the game.
4 minutes left to play. 21-18 the score. The Aliens have the lead. Gervin with the ball. You could hear that from here over to Lahaina. The Iceman is one of the best free throw shooters in NBA history. He drills the first one. His little boy is called Ice Cube. He shot almost 85% for his career. He's got another one left. The Iceman, the rebound is off. Thompson front court for three. In, out, back in again. He's living right.
That's right. He got a little rim help on that one.
Sideline trying to save it for the Aliens as Tommy Davidson couldn't get it. Score 24-18, 6-point lead. That's a big lead. Under 4 minutes to play here. And White's shot is terrible. The rebound of Rashad linked the court to Davidson. Davidson puts it up and in. All of a sudden, the Aliens are pulling away from Magic Incorporated. 2 minutes left to play in the second half. In the game, in other words. Gervin backing in. He's being held. He turns and shoots short from 6. The rebound is off to Thompson, who did a good job defensively. Now with the ball, Rashad, big 8-point lead. Rashad comes in deep, adds to the lead if he makes that, but he didn't, and the rebound is tapped by Gervin, but it comes to Davidson. Tommy, where you going? Chick, I'm going for 2.
Oh, baby. He can get off the ground.
Yeah.
Huh?
This ball game's in the refrigerator, baby. The door's closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cool, and the butter's getting hard. They're up by 10. Jump shot by White. That's no good.
Elliott Aliens will get their first win, and Magic Inc. will go to 0-2.
Jump shot, no good. And down the floor, maybe the final trip. Underneath, White scores! 30-20.
10 seconds.
And Rashad in deep. 10-foot jumper. Rebound, Gervin. Gervin's had a lot of boards. Bounce pass to White. White fires for 3. He didn't get that. Hit by Nelson, goes in. Basket counts.
That's
So, ladies and gentlemen, along with Ken Ober, I'm Chick Hearn, reminding you the final score. The Aliens, 30. Magic Incorporated, 22.
I think I'm going to let Evander play for me. We need some power underneath. Auntie M! Auntie M!
Well, that's kind of where I expected to see Judd at the end of the game. But this one came down to a battle of the little guys. Tommy Davidson over Jaleel White with 20 points.
Played well, he made me look bad.
Well, he made me look bad.
No, you
no
made
matter
me
what
look
he
bad.
does,
No,
I look
no,
bad.
no. You made me
I
look
block his shot. I'm old.
Oh, no.
It's on the little man.
Oh, no, you being nice.
He's pointing in my face. It's like, oh, Urkel, on you. That's okay. I'll just keep on playing. I'll work around the adversity.
All right, don't go away, because we got another game coming up on Magic Johnson's All-Star Slam and Jam.
Today in Mrs. Robinson's neighborhood, we're going to have a jam session. We have Tone Loc on guitar. We have Albie Shore on keyboard. And Christopher Williams on lead vocals. It's Charles Oakley.
I'm ready for my solo.
Welcome you back to Magic Johnson's All-Star Slam and Jam Tournament worth $50,000. And the team that wins it will turn that money over immediately to its favorite charities. Our game, Sally Spiders, and they're a real good basketball club, I'm told, led by Bobby Jones. And Bobby, of course, a legend in this tournament. The team is coached by John Sally. And Bernard King brings his King's Bees into the frame. So it should be a good one, Ken Obert.
That's right, Chick. Thank you. Taking a look at the King Bees, two of their players, prime-time stars, Kadeem Hardison from Different World and Brian Robbins, just graduated from head of the class. Taking a look at Sally Spiders, Albie Shore and D.B. Sweeney. They are a 1-2 punch you've got to keep your eye on, huh, Chick? It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, the action's about ready to get underway. So now, the starting lineups.
Let's meet the Spiders. This man played Shoeless Joe Jackson in 8-Man Out. He's known for his incredible Sweeney swoop. Please meet D.B. Sweeney. The singers had 2 hit albums, In Effect Mode and Private Times in the Whole Nine. Welcome, Al B. Sure. 10-time NBA All-Defensive Team. Welcome this NBA legend, Bobby Jones. And the coach of the team, he's played in arenas all across the country, a stand-up comedian from the Detroit Pistons, John Sally.
And again, coach. I love winning, don't you?
And now for the King Bees. You know him as Eric from Head of the Class, Brian Robbins. He stars as Dwayne Wayne on NBC's A Different World. Kadeem the Dream Hardison. This NBA legend was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1991. Nate Tiny Archibald. And the coach of the King Bees, a 4-time All-Star from the Washington Bullets, Bernard King.
Now, in case you're wondering why the coach of the King Bees is wearing Stern on his jersey, it has nothing to do with the NBA commissioner. Rather, it's the case of the missing draftee.
Final pick by default, no less. Where's he at anyway? I think he knows who he is. Daniel Stern.
Well, mysteriously, Daniel Stern never did show up, and so Coach King was forced to pay a visit to the poolside office of Slam and Jam Commissioner Evander Holyfield.
Commissioner? Listen, I have a problem. My first-round draft choice, Jim Stern, I'm having a problem signing him. He's threatening to go to Europe. He's asking for far more money than he's worth, and I really needed to replace him at this point with a free agent. I found a player in Brooklyn. His name is Brian Robbins. I'd like to get your approval on signing this player. I think he can help my ball club.
Brian Robbins?
Yes.
Monster talk. Whatever.
Thank you, Commissioner.
And with those immortal words, Brian Robbins became a King Bee.
Yeah, I'm paying for my whole hometown in Brooklyn, in Marine Park. This one's for you.
Amazingly enough, Chick, all 3 of the King Bees, as well as the coach, hail from Brooklyn, New York.
Well, that's great if you're starting a deli. But I'm not sure what it does for the King Bees on the basketball court. Referee Earl Strahm will toss it up. According to the people that I've talked to around here that have watched the 2 teams practice, the Sally Spiders should be heavily favored over the King Bees, but who knows? Underneath goes Sure, and the Spiders lead. Sure, as I said, that 2-0.
There you go. A nice opening basket by Al B. Sure. Way to start it.
Here is the great Nate Archibald, Hall of Famer. The ball is given off and scored by Kadeem Hardison. Hardison out of Brooklyn, New York. The Dream, he is called as a nickname, and he plays Dwayne Wayne on NBC's A Different World. Sweeney's 15-foot jumper. This guy is a sleeper, a real sleeper. 4-2. Hardison goes the other way, goes around Sweeney, misses, and the rebound is to Jones. Jones to Sweeney. Sweeney in deep, puts it up, blocked by Hardison. Back to Sweeney, blocked again, but a foul. Hardison had a lot of ball, but after the ball, he apparently came off his body.
That's right. Let's take another look at this and see exactly what it looked like. There was Sweeney. He went up, got the rebound, and bang. Got a little more Sweeney than he did ball.
Sweeney is one of those guys that is so tenacious. If you got in a fight with him in an alley, one of you'd have to leave dead.
He's like a little alley cat.
Yeah, he just goes and goes and goes.
You know, I play kind of a Catholic school style, you know, try to play some D and get away with as many fouls as you can by looking innocent.
Well, DB has proven he's not afraid to throw his body around. Or somebody else's body, for that matter. So you think DB might have patterned himself after a defensive specialist, perhaps? Nope. His favorite? One of the greatest scorers of all time.
I like to watch Pistol Pete, you know, especially the way he wore his socks. And, you know, he just had a style about him.
Floppy socks and all, Pete Maravich scored in ways no one else even dreamed of. Never bashful, Pistol Pete was almost always unstoppable. Meanwhile, DB seems to enjoy the contact like his hero, even if he is a slightly less prolific scorer. A small but passionate DB fan club has sprung up here in Maui.
Imagine tapping in. Now the ball to Archibald, to Hardison. He's having all kinds of trouble with the ball. To Jones, the lead is to Sweeney, and that's 2 more.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I love it. These guys are actually playing like a team.
I'm telling you, they're
really
tough. They are going to be awfully hard to beat. There's some good clubs, I'm told, that we haven't seen in the tournament yet, however. Hardison puts in a 16-foot jumper. Sweeney goes the other way to get it back. Didn't do it. Rebound is to Hardison. And now here's Archibald. Bounce back through the legs. He thinks he's a center in football to Robbins. Robbins' pass knocked down by Jones. This is a very small club playing for the Bees. Dribble drive. Hardison puts it up and in. Nice shot.
Hardison.
10-6 is the score.
Bernard King's team still looking for its first win. The Spiders looking to go 2-0.
Jump shot no good. The rebound tipped by Shore to Shore. And banks it in. A hook shot of 8. Boy, that's a nice shot. 12-6 is the score.
That's his 8th point.
Wow. Archibald for 3. No good. Rebound Robbins. Good rebound. Underneath a good pass. And a foul is on Shore as Hardison tried to score. Fine play by Brian Robbins. Rebound and pass.
Let's take a look at this one more time. Robbins with the ball, dishes off. Kadeem goes up and he is fouled. Kadeem has all 6 of the Bees' points.
All right, Hardison at the free throw line. Short. He's a comedian. He can pretend that he is so mad you think he really is.
Travel arranged through Continental, taking off this spring to 11 sun and fun-filled Florida cities. Continental to Florida. One airline can make a difference.
2 minutes left to play in the first half. Shore backing in, throws up a wild try. No good. The rebound is up. Bobby Jones tips it to Shore. Shore didn't expect it. And despite his dive at the baseline, can't retrieve. Al.B. Shore is okay. We got 1:40 left to play in the first half. Dribble drive underneath. Reverse layup is no good. Boy, that was a good try by Archibald.
Oh,
2 shots.
Even if it didn't go in, that was beautiful. Beautiful. He had to go in, around, and through Bobby Jones. Look at this one more time. Nate Tiny Archibald. Nobody does it better, or did it better when he was with the Celtics. He came down, and look at that dipsy doodle, but nope.
72-73. He led the NBA in scoring with 34 points, and he led him in assists. No man has ever done that, scoring and assists in one season in the NBA except him. Second free throw, no good, but the ball comes back to him. To Robbins at the base. Set, fire, get. 19-footer. Nice shot, Brian Robbins.
1 minute left in the half.
And it's now 12-10. 1 minute left in the half. Pass on deep. It goes to Sweeney. He's got it underneath and throws it up and in. He can make some terrific shots. He really can. 14-10. Archibald for 3. No good. The rebound is off to Sweeney. Sweeney to Jones. They play well together, and they complement it with Al.B. Shore as Jones scores. Now it's 16-10. 38 seconds left to play in the half. Archibald front court. Robbins for 3. No good. Rebound Al.B. Shore. 30 seconds left. Leading by 6. Sweeney tries for 9. Didn't get it. And the rebound is knocked away and out of bounds. And the ball was last touched by
20 seconds left in the half.
Hardison.
Kadeem having a good game. He's got 7 points already.
About 7 seconds left as the clock keeps going. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They lose the ball. Jones has got it. Time to score. Finish it. Whoa. Oh, boy. Takes a hard spill, but he's okay. This guy is a physical specimen, believe me. And finishing shots is really something. When he goes under the basket and finishes, he's at the mercy of the good Lord. He firmly believes. He hung on to the rim, and it caused him to spill, but if he doesn't hang on to the rim, I think he's going to crash into that bolster that holds up the basket.
That's right, Bob. Bobby landed a 4-point landing on that one.
6'9", 210 pounds, 39 years of age, and he's greatly responsible for their lead at halftime. The Spiders 18, the King Bees 10.
Okay, I'm with the 2 coaches. I got Bernard, and I got John Sally, and it's halftime. What are you guys going to do different? I know you're down by 8, so I'll ask you first.
Well, we've dug a little hole for ourselves. My guys are trying. They're playing as hard as they can. We're just undermanned, and we don't have the size. And, hey, Sally's got a good team, so hopefully the second half will be a little bit different.
Did you cheat in the draft, John?
No, I just was in superior.
Can you guys, I can't really...
We'll raise you up here. All right, there we go.
I was superior in my draft.
If he does say so himself. Each coach got to choose 1 NBA legend and 2 celebrities, and John Sally left no stone unturned.
Mr. Sally, you have 1 minute to confer with your superiors.
Well, since I'm a man of the 90s, you know, can we talk here? Anybody have time? I'm going to go with, since I'm not racial, I'm going with Bobby Jones. Well, since they look alike, I'm going to be sure and go with Al.B.
I'll be sure.
Since I'm from the Bad Boys and I'm looking for somebody to get crushed, I'm taking D.B. Sweeney.
D.B. Sweeney to the Spiders.
I believe I have men who are willing to take home trophies and prove that not only would I be a great coach, I mean, that went without saying, they're going to be a team that listens to a coach that knows how to win.
Well said, John. Sally Spiders on top at halftime, and we'll see if they can hold on. Four Seasons Resort in Maui. Second half action about to get underway. Sally Spiders out in front of the King Bees, 18-10. We play 7-minute halves, and D.B. Sweeney knocks the ball out of bounds. Good play defensively.
18-10 Sally Spiders. Second half underway. 7-minute half.
The little guy Archibald shot at the other end, but is blocked by Jones. And Hardison can't believe it. At the other end, Sure is on the floor. He's in the 3-second area, half hour. Shot outside by Sweeney, no good. Rebound to Sweeney. Throws it up, no. Rebound to Sure. Puts it up, no. Sweeney wants it again and gets it.
That was quite a sentence check.
Jump shot outside by Sweeney for a 3. I'll tell you, the funniest expression I've ever seen was Hardison when Jones blocked his shot. He throws a hook over Jones. It's no good. And leading 21-10, the Spiders. Rebound on the miss by Sure is off. Here's Archibald. Archibald goes underneath. The ball comes off after Robbins' try, and it goes to Jones. He loses the ball, and it looks like Sure hurt a leg a little bit. Archibald with the ball. Pass underneath. They may rule that he was shooting. Let's see what they call it. Maybe he was really passing. And they're going to rule that he was in the act of shooting. 2 shots. Archibald, by the way, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts this year.
But they call him Tiny. Now, what's tiny about a guy with that kind of a heart and that kind of ability? There's no doubt in my mind that Tiny Archibald would be a great star today. He can go out there at you, shoot it, go by you, dish off. He can do everything possible with the ball.
I think what really knocked my socks off is when I had to go up there and make my speech. It was tougher than playing because now you meet a lot of people in person and it's like, oh God, I'm a part of this. It was indeed a joy to be called to join the NBA. It was hard work, but I enjoyed it. Professional basketball demanded the best of me. But I'd like to acknowledge my friends and my family, the people who, before my basketball career started, before my professional career started, helped me in my endeavors to realize that there was more to give than just bouncing a basketball. I mean, playing in the league is one thing, but being selected into the Hall of Fame, I still haven't gotten over it.
Tiny Archibald, a long way from Springfield, Mass, trying to help his King Bees get back into this one. Jump shot by Hardison. Nice shot. That's a 2-pointer.
23-14.
23-14. Sweeney. Well-balanced club, the Spiders. Into Sure. Sure throws up his hook. No. Gets it back. Taps it up. No. Gets it back. Puts it up. Yes. Stick-to-itiveness. Oh, my. Hardison brings it up the floor. Passes over to Robbins. Bad pass. And Robbins smashes into our cameraman. Oh, no harm, no foul. No blood, no ambulance. Well, Brian appears to be all right.
I guess Brian was going for his close-up here, Chick. Whoa, look at those. Look like size 9s to me.
These cameramen, I'll tell you, they're in dangerous territory under those baskets. They really are, especially in NBA games where the guys are so big and move so fast.
I'll be sure.
They are human magnets. It seems that a game doesn't go by that one of them is on their back.
2.5 to play about. In the ball game, Archibald goes underneath to score.
27-18.
Slightly sweet basket. 27-18 is the score. Sure with the ball. Hardaway picks up the fumble. And the jump shot played by Hardaway was good. 27-21.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to play. There's lots of time if they could get the ball and get a 3. Pass goes right through the hands of Shore and out of bounds. There's a break. The ball is into Hardison. A 3 right now really makes a change in this ball game. You got to get a point out of it, whether it's a 3 or not. Now the bounce down the middle. Nice play to Hardison. He scores. What an excellent pass.
Archibald. Dribble drive the other way, Sweeney. Give the ball to Shore, who fumbles it away. They intercept it. The ball to Robbins. Underneath he goes. The shot is blocked. 3 men cascade off the end of the floor. Telling you, these guys are playing hard. Magic's down there counting like a referee.
Chick, this has been a tough second half for Brian Robbins. First, a collision with the cameraman, and now nearly a TKO at the hands of Sweeney.
Flagrant foul.
The play started there. Robbins went up and got hammered from behind by D.B. Sweeney.
They called it a flagrant foul. Robbins did a heck of a job making one of the 2 free throws. And now the King Bees get the ball out of bounds in the final minute of play. Jump shot outside by Archibald, no good. 27-24 to score. Rebound, Hardison is good. 27-26. We've got 51 seconds left to play. What a tremendous time to play some defense. Ball into Shore, and Shore scores easily. The scoreboard reads 27-26, but it should be, and now it's corrected to 29-26. Down the middle goes Archibald. Hook shot, no good. The crowd wants foul call. Didn't get it. Shore to Sweeney. Give and go to Shore. Shore loses the ball and falls down. Ball comes out in front, and Shore seems to be hurt. Sweeney for 3. That's good. That might be the icing on the cake with 21 seconds left. It's 33-26. Archibald in deep. Archibald puts it up underneath, and it's good. 33-28. 12 seconds left. Passes in, and they foul him intentionally. Wait a minute. They didn't call it. They didn't see it. Jones started out with a medium-sized shirt. He's now wearing extra large.
He didn't call that?
Nope. Did they stretch that jersey? Show us that picture. Show us that picture of that jersey. Look at this. No wonder he didn't get to it. All right, a big break for the King Bees, and they'll inbound the ball, trailing by 4 with 10 seconds left to play. It comes down to Hardison. Hardison with a dribble drive in deep. Hook shot. About a 12-footer. They got to get hold of the ball. They got to foul intentionally. They didn't, and Sweeney coming the other way. Misses the shot, but the final score reads Sally Spiders 32 in a thriller over the King Bees, who had 30. Stay with us, fans. We'll be right back. Straight, and Magic is with the humble Victor.
What do you tell your guys when you went out before this game? What was going to be the key to victory?
Key to victory is that we were superior to anybody else that stepped on the court. You think that way, play that way, you act that way. You're going to be that way.
Well, John, congratulations. I see that you instilling a lot of that confidence that you play with when you're with the bad boys out of Detroit.
Yeah, some people call it cockiness. I call it confidence. But no matter what you put it, I'm a winner. They're winners. We're winning this.
You heard it. John Sally, at his best, only he could put it that way, right? Big-headed Spider-Man. All right, take it away.
And another guy that played an extraordinary game, had 20 points in a losing cause, and of course that's Kadeem Hardison, and he made a left-hand hook late in the ball game.
Oh yeah, I had to. Bobby had blocked my shot like 5 or 6 times in a row, and I wanted him so bad. He wouldn't let me get nothing off. I caught it. I saw the hole. I know my lefty hook is gonna work. I put it up high off the glass and kissed it in. Baby, get out of here, Bobby! You can't stop me. You can't. Bobby can't stop me. I want him again. I want him some more. Bring him on.
Yeah, sure do. You'll be wearing the commissioner's name right in your teeth as he blocks that ball. Good game.
I had a good game. I didn't want to lose that one, man. I wanted to win so bad, and I figured that was a team we could beat because we could run on him. But Bobby gets back on every defensive play.
I thought you were going to say because we outcoached him.
Oh, my goodness. Nah, BK was just smiling and having a good time.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by the booth, babe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final score, the Spiders 32, the King Bees